Hi everybody, Principal Donnelly here, and welcome to tonight's celebration of excellence. Not exactly how we thought we would be celebrating our 13 seniors tonight, but nonetheless, I'm super excited to be able to really talk about and celebrate all the amazing accomplishments of our 13 seniors. So much hard work has went into everything that they've done over the course of the last 4 years, and I am just so proud of them and everything they've been able to accomplish. So I'm very excited to be able to kind of kick off our celebration of excellence tonight, and I hope you enjoy.
Hi everyone. So I made a lot of unforgettable memories in high school, but looking back, I'd have to say the most impactful for me would be senior night of volleyball when we played our rivals, New Richmond. We went into that game knowing we were the underdogs. We didn't have as many wins as they did, but we weren't going to let that stop us because we were motivated and determined and believed in ourselves. We came out that night with the win, and I remember seeing the joy on my teammates' faces and my coaches and everybody in the stands, and it just made me so proud to be a part of a moment like that, and I'm just so thankful for that and everything it taught me. But not only did volleyball teach me a lot, I'd say high school as a whole taught me a lot of lessons I'll take with me forever, and I would give not only myself but every ninth grader so much advice, and I would tell them that don't ever take anything for granted and make the most out of it, because it can be gone just like that, and especially if a pandemic comes and takes away the last few months. So I would just say cherish every moment, because you only given 4 very short years, and like every senior says, every freshman, it goes by fast, and they're not lying. So definitely just make the type of memories that you're gonna look back on and smile and be thankful for and be happy about. So not only that, but just be kind and understand that high school isn't always easy, and we're all fighting battles that not everybody knows about, and you just want to be there for everybody, and everybody in high school needs to be there for each other, and that's definitely something super important that I learned over the course of my 4 years. So yeah, I would just say to any ninth graders, be the type of person that when you look back after high school, you're proud of. So yeah.
Hey guys, Logan here, obviously. Hope everyone's staying safe during quarantine and trying to make the best of the situation. The most impactful moment for me over the last 4 years was probably my decision to join sports and activities freshman year. It really helped me stay connected with everyone in the building, and always helped me have something to do. The staff always tell you to get connected with something at SHS, anything, and I think that's the most important thing that a freshman can do, and that's what I did, and I really enjoyed it. Most of my favorite memories over the last 4 years were made on the field or on the court, or cheering on the Spartans in the student section, or just hanging out with buddies in between, and I'll always be thankful for those times. I also wanted to thank everybody at SHS, staff and my peers, and community members and everybody just for helping me have a great 4 years. I wouldn't have wanted to do it anywhere else, and I'm sad to say that it's over. But I'm excited for my future, and I'm excited for everyone else's future in my grade. And I can't wait to come back and see how everyone's doing next year.
So we all know that there are a billion gajillion teachers out there that are doing great things for everyone all the time. But in Somerset, there is this one teacher who has impacted my life more than words can even explain. And that teacher is Miss Jamie Palbicki. Miss Palbicki, you are the best. You are relatable, you understand us, you teach very well, and you just click in with the rest of the students, making us feel like whenever we come to school, we are at home with you in your classroom, and we are one. I cannot explain how the past 4 years have made me feel, just being with you and experiencing your persona. You are one of the greatest teachers I've ever had and will have. And I will never forget the experiences and lessons you have taught me throughout my 4 years in Somerset High School. Thank you for teaching me how to sight read and sing better. Without you, I definitely would not be the musician or person I am today. You have definitely given me a reason and a purpose to be here and to perform, and I can just not thank you enough. So thank you for being one of the greatest teachers of all time.
Hi everybody, coming to you from this field in the middle of nowhere. Miss Francis won't stop texting me about doing this video, so this is very last minute. But my favorite high school memory is beating New Richmond in our volleyball game on senior night. And some of my more impactful adults are all the counselors, all the office staff, and Mr. Rossmiller and Mr. Lindbergh. But I just want to say that thank you all for making high school such a fun experience in my life, and I'll miss you all so much.
Hi everybody, I'm going to start with some of my favorite memories throughout high school, and I guess the first one that pops into my head when I start thinking about this is just all of the amazing student council memories I've obtained throughout the last 4 years. Whether it be from our freshman skit, but that was not like a super great memory, but we learned a lot from it and we had a good senior skit. But just like preparing for big events in our school, like homecoming, although it was a pain to be at the school for like 6 hours on a Sunday decorating the halls and stuff, it was just always so much fun with everyone in student council. We just had a blast. We made the best of it, and it was just, I'm gonna remember those times for the rest of my life, and I'm super grateful for that. And another thing that stands out to me is soccer bus rides. Between all of the laughs with my teammates, my coaches, the managers, I'm definitely going to remember those bus rides for the rest of my life, which I'm also super thankful for. As far as people that have impacted me throughout high school, I can say with a lot of confidence that all of the teachers and staff at SHS have impacted me in some positive way or another. I guess I really want to mention my coaches because they are the ones who really taught me how to push myself and get outside of my comfort zone and do things that I would not normally do, not just in sports at all, but in all areas of life, all aspects of life. And I'm really grateful for that because I needed that as a freshman, and that's going to benefit me forever. Another, obviously, is Miss Emerson. She's just an extraordinarily hardworking person, and yet she always manages to be so kind. And I just admire her for that so much. She is probably one of the busiest people I know between student council and just teaching her classes and senior leadership group and her 3 little boys. She always has like at least 20 tabs open on her computer whenever I check, like always. It's pretty crazy. She's just always so busy, yet she always manages to, engage with students and explore their interests and talk to them about their day and be genuinely interested in their lives and uphold truthful conversations. And, she's always smiling. I think everyone knows that. I just admire her so much for that. When her kids arrive at her classroom every day after their school day, she's just so excited to see them. She greets them with so much love and excitement, and it's just amazing how she can be so positive and radiate so much positive energy throughout the school despite her busy schedule. And I'm really, really thankful to have experienced that every single day throughout my high school career. I'm gonna miss her a lot.
Hi everyone, my name is Tyler Johnson, and I just want to thank everyone who has been very supportive of me through my high school career, to my parents who have continuously helped me through all my endeavors and supported me or helped me throughout everything that I've done and accomplished, to my best friend Lola Blow, who's just been there and been my best friend these last years, to my teachers like Nancy and Laura Baumbach, who have just helped me to look on the positive side of things and to embrace the positives, and others like Madame, Mr. Eichten, Ms. Haugen, Ms. Kramer, Ms. Pollock, Ms. Sisko, and Tori Lindenberg for putting up with my craziness and scattered mess of the so-called thought process, and to the other staff, like Jessica Thorson and Pat Evenson, for always just having an open ear to listen to me when I need to rant. And to my other friends, like Catherine Rushton, Olivia Millis, and Mackenzie Kuhn, among others, who are always there when I need them to put a smile on my face, as well as the adult leaders at my youth group who have just been very supportive of me, such as my youth pastor Chase, Matthew, Shauna, John, Steve, Alex, Saren, Des, and everyone in student life, such as Jill, my officer team, Tab, and Student Senate.
My favorite high school memory is our senior skit, just because of how much we improved from freshman to senior year. I think the most impactful moment would be our school closing, because it's really shown me how much I'm going to miss all my teachers and friends at school. I think the best advice that I could give my 9th grade self would to be just to make the most out of every year, whether it be trying different things or just having fun with your friends. And the important people that have impacted my high school career would have to be everyone. I don't think that I could choose just one person to show how much they've impacted me. I believe from teachers, friends, family, classmates, they've all helped me be who I am and get to where I am.
My favorite high school memories include going to sporting events and being able to hang out with my friends every single day. A few people that have impacted my high school career are my mom, Mr. Rossmiller, and Mr. Potter. My mom always pushed me to take the hardest classes possible. Mr. Rossmiller's always pushed me to ask as many questions as I can to become the best student possible. And Mr. Potter's always pushed me to turn in my best work and work my hardest on everything, not just some things. One piece of advice I give to my freshman self would be to cherish every moment for the next 4 years, because before you know it, it'll be gone and you won't be able to go back.
Hello, whoever is watching this video. This is me, Ben, and I'm here to talk about a couple different things from the comforts of my own home, which I'm getting very used to in this time of quarantine. I've also just started experimenting with the Clips app on the iPhone, so I'm going to try to make this video somewhat interesting for you guys. I'll do my best. Here we go. Whoa, change in scenery. How about that? One of the things I've been asked to talk about is my favorite high school memories, which is actually fairly easy because that is every single day. Whenever you walk into the school and see your friends and see the staff members and everyone's lovely faces, that just makes you feel at home. And that's always a good memory. Like, if I guess I have to boil it down, I would probably say sports are some of my favorite memories, just because it's always just a great time. See guys, isn't this fun? I'm gonna jump into one of my favorite sports memories. So for soccer, we go to McDonald's a lot. I'm gluten-free, so of course these burger emojis don't apply to me. But after every away game, we stop at McDonald's. And excuse this cut here, because I'm gonna have to cut to a different background. Anyways, one time we made fun of Logan a little bit, and he chose to sit at a different table. So I took some pictures of him just because he was all alone, and it was pretty funny. That's just one of my sports memories. Whoa, look at me traveling the world. But that's just one of my sports memories. The person that actually makes them great, well, there's several people, but one of them that stands out to me would actually be, drumroll, Mr. Wallen. He's always a great guy, and he's always positive, and he always has a smile on his face, hence the picture. And that kind of leads me to my next point, which is they've asked me to talk about the people that have most impacted me at SHS. At SHS. There we go. And Mr. Wallen has definitely been one of them. He always makes jokes, even if they're at his expense. I can't even count the number of times he's mentioned his career records when he played soccer, about own goals and how many of them he had. We probably shouldn't talk about it. He might get mad. But yeah, he's always great. He's always making jokes. He always lightens up a room. And I'm super thankful that he's been a part of my soccer career and my school career. A couple things you should know about Mr. Wallen. I think there are 3, so here we go. His favorite animal is, in fact, the horribly disgusting but endangered blobfish. His favorite GIF or GIF to send is actually this one. And one of his favorite things to do around you, if you have your phone out, is to tap everything and just say, "I help." Or if you have it laying around, he will attempt to steal it and then take pictures or videos on it.
Age. Oh shoot, this is a recording.
But in all seriousness, Mr. Wallen, you've been a huge help to me, and you're always a great guy to be around. Thank you for being you. But anyways, guys, that just about wraps up my video. So if you liked it, cheer or applaud. I'm not really sure how this is all gonna work. They just asked me to make a video. So thank you very much for watching.
Advice to my freshman year self would be to not take anything for granted and to pretty much do everything exactly the same, because I had a good time.
Some of my favorite high school memories were when we would all go down to Madison for Forensic State, and we would just run around State Street for a night and then go perform the next day, and everyone was super hype on the way back. And then one year we actually got a party bus, and then everyone was dancing on it, and it was prom when we came back and everyone was doing their hair, and it was really fun. And probably one of the most impactful moments of high school for me was when Miss Spurl asked me to join the musical my sophomore year, because that just made me fall in love with all the music at our school and all the people in the programs, and it was just a very good time of my life, and it changed my life forever.
Hey guys, so my favorite high school memory is probably April Fool's Day of my junior year. I got a lot of people. Some of them didn't think they were as funny, but a lot of them did think that it was. So it was just a really fun time doing all of that. And advice to my 9th grade self is that it gets better, you know. High school is not as scary as people say it is, you know. And then some impactful adults, I would say Miss Emerson, Miss Sutton, Miss Evenson, just all the counselors, the office staff, and yeah. And then the most impactful high school memory is probably my birthday, junior year. Miss Chappick came into volleyball practice and surprised me with a birthday cake, and it was just really cool that she did that and went out of her way to buy me a cake and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you.
Hello to whoever is watching this. I just want to take the time to say thank you. As I sat down to make this video, I shuffled through all of my moments at Somerset High School, and I quickly realized something. It's not the moments that I remember, it's more like the people, whether it be my teammates on the practice field, friends in the hallways, teachers in the classrooms, or coaches at games. I remember all of you, and you have all made such a big impact on me that I can't even start to explain. I would not be here where I am today without any of you, and I am so fortunate that I got the chance to get to know all of you and spend the last couple years with you all. Thank you all again. I owe you all so much, and I wish you all luck with your future endeavors.
Hi everybody, Mr. Potter here. I just wanted to wrap up this little online ceremony by again congratulating all of you for being named members of this year's Celebration of Excellence. It's no small feat, and I also wanted to congratulate you for graduating, of course, and to extend a thank you, a heartfelt thank you to all who made this possible, which would include the staff, including the people that you each named individually, but also all the other staff. Parents, coaches, especially you. I think you're the one that made it possible through hard work, determination. And to sort of wrap up this ceremony, we're going to bring you a guest speaker. His name is Galen Elmore. He graduated from Somerset in 2014, and he had a stellar career football at the University of Minnesota. He was named Academic All-Big Ten multiple times. And he is now a motivational speaker, and he has some words of wisdom for you. So enjoy.
What's up, everyone? Congratulations to the class of 2020. You guys are the top 13, which is a huge deal. And I just hope you guys feel very proud. I couldn't imagine all the emotions going through your mind right now about how things were supposed to be or how things could have been. But I hope with all those emotions and things that are running through your mind, I hope being proud is at the top of that list, because you guys did something that not a lot of people are able to do. And not just high school students or teenagers, but not a lot of people are able to fully apply themselves in life to something and achieve it and finish and come to a spot where they're happy with what they did. And so you guys did that. It's an amazing feat. I wasn't top 20 or top 13 in my class. I was in the 20s, so let's not talk about that. But yeah, I'm very excited for you guys. I'm excited that I get the opportunity to be here and just to share a little bit with you and maybe pass on some knowledge that will help you as you go take this next step into adulthood and figure out what life looks like for you and figure out what's next. And so if you didn't know, my name is Galen Elmore. I graduated with the 2014 class at Somerset, and I'm very excited to be here. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for what's next. That transition from high school into college was probably one of my favorite times of life so far. And yeah, I'm really excited for what you guys have coming for you. And so today I wanted to share something that I think will help you, and I believe is very just a good approach and mindset to have towards life and all the things that come. And so, yeah, I'm excited to share with you a little bit today. So for a little while here, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about adversity. So adversity is a noun. It's the definition means difficulties or misfortune, and using it in a sentence is resilience in the face of adversity. And so the reason I want to talk about this is because life is full of adversity. You guys know that right now more than most. Every person in your situation, their life has been disrupted. There has been a difficulty or misfortune in the name of COVID-19. And you guys have to adjust or face it right now. And it's not impacting everyone else's life. It's not impacting my life the same way it is yours, instilling experiences from you. And if you're here right now, if you're part of the top 13 and watching this video, there's a chance before COVID even came that you experienced a lot of different adversity and challenges and obstacles to get to where you are. And since you're here, you overcame those things. You persevered, you worked really hard, and came to a point where you overcame that adversity. So life is full of adversity, all different kinds, and I'm positive each of you had your own throughout high school that you had to persevere through and overcome. Otherwise, you wouldn't be seeing this video. But adversity became something that defined my life. It became something that I expected. I anticipated misfortune. I anticipated all those things. And when I was a freshman, I lived in 4 different homes over the course of the school year. I lived above a dance studio next to the old General Sam's. I lived at a bar downtown in Somerset. I lived with a friend for a while, and I also lived with my dad renting out a room in a stranger's house. And so I completely moved everything I owned, everything I had once each quarter that year. It was very difficult. And then as a sophomore, my dad ended up getting in trouble, and I was taken away from him. And I was forced to the situation of either going back into foster care or trying to make it on my own. And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up transitioning, and I left school that day when I heard the news of my dad getting in trouble, and decided that I was going to drop out of school, that I was going to walk away, and that I was going to figure out life for myself. Luckily, that didn't happen. Mr. Larson really came through and presented me with the opportunity to live with him and avoid going back into foster care. And although I didn't want to do it, it's what happened. And so when that happened, I eventually went on to have a tremendous last 2 years in high school. It was some of the most fun times in my life. I had the opportunity to win a state championship, to get recruited to play football, to graduate high school, to do it early, and went on to college, and just put me in a position to do so many great things. And I really believe that is a situation you guys are coming into, because I fully believe that adversity is a gift. I fully believe that adversity is a gift, and it's an opportunity for us to see what we're made of, but also to see the ways that we can grow and learn. and evolve as we go. And so, reason I want to talk about adversity with you guys too, because I think there's something that I've just recently learned that I think is powerful and completely shifts mindsets. And so, as we look here, I have the definition of adversity, and then I have where the word comes from. And so the Latin root word of adversity is advertere, which right under that means to turn towards. And so I think that's so powerful, because if we think about adversity, a lot of people shrivel when they're faced with misfortune or difficulty, and they turn away from the opportunity, and they run and hide into something more comfortable. But if we look at the true root of where this word comes from, it is always meant for us to turn towards it. And so you guys are in a situation right now where life's different. There's difficulties and misfortune everywhere. Your college experience may not be the same. Your life will never be the same because of COVID, but you guys have the opportunity to turn toward it. And because that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a bad thing. Life may never be the same, but that you guys, your class, are going to forever be attached with it, and you have the opportunity to make it something that's positive, that isn't just this negative feeling every time we talk about it. And so you guys have the opportunity to turn towards this adversity. And I share the stories that I did about my time in high school, because no matter what, like you can turn towards adversity, but there's still right and wrong ways to turn towards it. And so in my experience, I only knew one way, and that was to do it by myself, because that's all I could trust growing up. But then when Mr. Larson stepped in, he showed me that there's an opportunity to allow other people to help you turn towards the right adversity. And so for me, that drastically changed my life. I went from someone who was going to drop out of high school and start working a 9-to-5 job and try to get my GED at some point, to someone who graduated college in 3 years, who has a degree, who has a family, who's I'm still only 24. There's so many different things in the world that I can do. And that's all because someone helped me turn towards the right adversity, or turn towards adversity in the right way. And so you guys have the opportunity to do that. And if you take one thing from this, I hope it's that when adversity faces you, that you stand strong and that you turn towards and face it. But also I ask that you guys allow yourselves to be helped in that process. It doesn't have to be by yourself. You don't have to be a one-man wrecking crew or a one-woman wrecking crew. You guys have the opportunity to embrace adversity, embrace difficulties, embrace challenges and misfortunes, because they're going to come every which way you can possibly imagine. But we have people around us that can help us. Once again, I am so excited for you guys, excited for what the future holds, excited for the ways that you guys embrace and turn towards adversity and view it as an opportunity for growth and learning and evolution going forward. I hope you guys are very proud of yourselves. I hope you can celebrate this time and not be sad and mourn what's going on, but just celebrate the uniqueness of the situation that you're in. You guys did amazing work throughout your 4 years in high school, and I'm fully expect, and I know your teachers and friends and family expect the same out of you in the next step of your life, whatever that may be. And yeah, just continue with the same tenacity, with the same approach, and just continue to learn and allow people to help you along the way. Good luck. Go Spartans.